Hello! We are here again. I feel like we're really starting to get into like the meat of the game. I'm excited to see how everything connects together as we like learn more about these characters. I actually thought more about the whole like Zero that showed up in the last episode. I noticed that he had a bracelet on. And even though Zero Jr., Zero the Third, the rabbit, whatever, could be lying when they're like, one of you is Zero. I don't know. Like, does that mean anything? Because it was an old man. I don't think it looked like anybody. I don't know. I don't know. But he had a bracelet. I saw it. I saw the bracelet. It was there. And I also, actually forgot to, but I wanted to, like, look back at that one thing that we had with Kay, where he talked about his father or whatever. I don't remember what he referred to him as, but I think that guy looked like the Zero that we saw. Which is interesting. I would have to actually like look back at it. But anyway, we have two options that I can see available to me, and I think I'm gonna take this one. How can Phi and K be saved? I do not know what was happening here. Oh, this I think was when Dio's bracelet got smashed or whatever, right? They're not
Maybe
here?
they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Quark's bracelet? Right, because people are missing. Or what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I got enough of it from Dio. Right, I remember this. You gotta be kidding me. This isn't funny, Phi. If you're right, then you, Kay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in here.
Hey, lay off. I want to believe they're alive too, but...
We heard a noise and turned.
I apologize for keeping you.
Did you get Dio's bracelet?
Well,
Right,
technically, yes, but...
It's all smashed.
Huh?
Best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
What?
What do we have that says how they could be saved? Oh, what the hell?
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
But why? There's no
I
point.
can't say for sure, but if I were to guess...
Chromatic 5.
With a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I... will...
Oh no. Shit, you're gonna...
When the time comes, they'll be...
You die.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
How can you be so calm? 5 minutes, you're gonna be beat.
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Fuck that. You know I can't just ditch you guys like that.
But if you stay here, you'll...
You think I don't know that? Sigma. What kind of monster am I if I just leave you here to die? This was bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. There had... Why?
The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called tubocurarine.
Like, I know that there was that one injection gun with a thing that, like, counteracts this, but I don't know if that's...
Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
Yeah.
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor.
Yeah, but wasn't there only one? Oh, well, we couldn't inject K anyway, right? He's wearing a suit.
That means it's sort of an antidote for tubocurine. I knew it!
Give it back!
Ah, okay, yeah. This confirms that that's what he had. These are the things so that he could use
I found
it,
it, so it's mine.
Okay. The
The antidote.
I didn't have time to explain. I took off running toward the exit, but there's only one.
Sigma,
Whoa, what was that?
where are you going?
Stay here, I'll be right back. I bolted out of the warehouse toward the treatment room. Okay, so we're gonna grab the thing from Dio, right? That is what I see happening here. I don't like that face. Oh, I think Dio put it in his pocket. Come on, come on, come on. Please still have it. Sweat was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until a single vial that we can only inject one person with, because the other has armor on. Oh. There's only one dose. Yeah. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. Shit. I can't save both of them. Well, you could only save one anyways.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
1 minute? Shit. I spun around and shot out of the treatment center. Alright, throw it at 5.
2, 1. Chromatic doors closing.
Wait, did we not make it? No, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, do we use it on ourselves?
Oh dear.
Sigma.
There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. No, I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with tubocurarine. Give it to yourself. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. He just tries to give it to Kay, like, oh wait. Kay and Phi lay limp on the floor in front of me. In my right hand, I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. I could only pull the trigger once. Who was I going to choose? Phi or Kay? Think about it. No, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Phi. I didn't even have a choice. After all, Kay's entire body was covered in impenetrable metal. Okay, I'm glad they referenced that. I'm sorry, Kay. I summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself toward Phi. After what felt like an eternity, I was finally within arm's reach. With no time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger.
Sigma, what the hell did you...
I injected you with neostigmine. It's a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. It's the antidote to the muscle relaxant.
Why did you pick me?
Because I can't use the injection gun on Kay. I never get through the metal.
Why didn't you inject yourself?
Guess you got a point. Honestly, it didn't even cross my
You're
mind.
the biggest idiot on the planet.
I mean, yeah. Hey, come on. Is that any kind of thing to say to somebody who's about to die? How about something more tender?
No. Screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt to you. No goddamn way. I'm not gonna...
Her words slurred and slowed as her eyes fluttered closed. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sound of her breathing and see her chest rise and fall. Good, Phi's gonna be alright, but Kay... I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed it. Yeah, open. There's a hole here on the back of your head. Yeah, it looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there?
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
Wait, then he... But when could he have... Oh, he opened it already. What? And he just kept it on open so he could get out whenever he wanted? It's empty?
Yes.
Oh, I remember that when he was sounding all suspicious. Was there something in there
No,
before?
it was empty when I found it.
But what if he'd lied? Could Kay have taken the key? How he'd gotten it didn't really matter anymore. What did matter was that Kay had been able to remove his armor. And he had. Holy shit, then that would mean Dio's killer is... I coaxed as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled toward Kay. Kay, wake up. Come on, talk to me. I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
I just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left you, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way around through the warehouse and the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator. What would have happened if someone, like, shook him and, like, tried to wake him up and knocked him over and it was just armor? Pretty risky. Okay, yes. This is a direction that he could go, I believe, is what they're trying to show me. I don't really, this map doesn't do anything for my mind, so seeing is useless. I bumped into Phi and we went back to the lounge to check on you. We saw you, or we saw your armor, I guess. By then, you would have been out of it. We also saw, I believe, his armor in that other ending where he and Dio were dead in the like rec room or whatever. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. You must have turned off the oxygen to his pod, although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Phi and I noticed something was up. Once you got back to floor A, you needed us out of the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out. Then you ran around the long way back to the lounge, so you could enter through the rear door. Right, I remember hearing a noise. I do remember that. Yes, this is the same thing that they just showed, but in reverse. Once you were there, you put your suit on again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you'd expected. Okay, wake up. Something's happened. You pretended to wake up, very disoriented and confused. Well, what is it? Come on, Kay. I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio?
Yes. Your reasoning is correct. I killed him.
Why?
Because I couldn't forgive him.
What did he do?
He took the life of someone very important to me.
Okay. Wait, who's dead in this? Who's dead in this? Everybody's dead in this? I don't remember who's dead. Who is dead? I don't think Clover is... I think Clover and Tenmyouji are missing? Right? And Luna and Alice.
I couldn't.
Who did he kill? Was it Luna?
The old woman.
Oh, the old woman. Okay. Right. Because she appeared in his, like, flashback thing or whatever. What?
She was like mother to me. She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
Wait, are you saying...
Yes, I am. She was the woman who came here when I was 18.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, hold on. What do you mean here? Yeah.
Sigma. Unfortunately, we are out of time. There's something I have to tell you. I made a promise that you would hear it. Do you understand? This is very important. You must pay attention. Cannot forget.
Okay, well, let's just say it. Forget? It wasn't making sense. I was about to die. How on earth would I be able to remember anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with two heads devouring the sun, remember.
Are you gonna give me the
these
password? Hold on. He's gonna give me like a password or a username. Cause I think did the computer have two lions eating a sun? I think it did. Hold on. What is it?
MIL.
Okay.
KEV.
Milk.
LI.
MILKEVOLI. MILKEVOLI. Milk. Milk. Evoli. I got you, Kay. I got you, Kay. MILKEVOLI. MILKEVOLI.
This will open second gate.
Sounds like ravioli with milk. Yes. Okay. Oh, the second gate? The second, the door that's like in this room? The non-number 9 door? Ow. I just hit my knuckle. Well, what the hell? Hey, Kay. Who told you to tell me this? What's MILKEVOLI? No, who are you? Show me. Is he robot? Show me who you really are. Just take his head off. Okay. I grabbed a hold of Kay's mask and tore it off. What the frick is that? Whoa, what? No, that's impossible. That face. It's my face. Is it? Is that what you look like? I've only seen like we've never seen like Sigma in this game except for like art where it looks like he has like gray hair. It's my face. Maybe all the robots look the same. I felt a sharp pain in my wrist and my body collapsed unceremoniously. The second drug. My vision began to blur and my head felt unnaturally heavy. The world faded away and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness. Is this Kay's ending? Actually, don't know. Where am I? There's credits. So I think it's probably Kay's ending? Kend. Okay. It was weird to have someone's ending without like a huge block of text like directly before the end. Okay. Okay. So Kay looks like us, and we have. Wait, our blood is milk. MILKEVOLI. It all makes sense. MILKEVOLI. It all connects. MILKEVOLI. Kay, we're the same. We both have MILKEVOLI blood. Okay. Now where are we going? So I think we have the that's either the password or the username. MILKEVOLI. So I think we need to go back here. Unless I'm like able to do something here and I didn't need to click on the computer, I still can't remember, but I feel like it's easier to just go here. There isn't enough antiviral medication. Oh, the Clover? Because Alice and Quark are... Is this what's happening here?
Alright, please pay attention, everyone.
Okay,
You need to hear this.
Let me see if I can skip to where we actually are at. IG Immunogoblin.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunoglobulin. It's a goblin.
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
Okay. But how would you know who?
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
Oh, could you just literally copy the Clover stuff? That seems cheap. So it's a copy machine.
Yeah. Probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Any ideas?
Who knows?
I feel like I could copy the Immunogoblin or whatever, but I don't think I could copy an
Ice cream
entire
by the gallon?
antidote thing. That's it. I've got it. The IG replicator in the laboratory. It's an immunoglobulin replication machine.
What?
Sorry, I just got an achievement that said if I told you you had a nice antibody, it can copy immunoglobulin antibodies. Luna just said Excelvier is made from antibodies. That means we can make more, but just because it's made of that doesn't mean that's the only thing that's in it. Like, okay.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it.
Yes.
Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah, we never could figure out what it did, though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
Because we're the same person. What? I saw it. When I was in the laboratory.
When was that?
Probably
Let's
when
go.
you were looking for Alice, right?
Yes. Thank you, Dio. No. Dio was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelvier. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah. No time to waste.
We all nodded. Wait. We can't leave them here all alone. Luna, do you think you could stay behind and look after them? Why would she stay behind? Isn't she the one who would be able to, like, use the machine the best?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
Okay. Alright then, let's go. Okay. It's the bubble room.
So this is the lab, huh?
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
Right here, see?
So this can copy the Excelvier?
I think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. Yeah, see, why didn't we bring Luna here? I feel like she's the most capable of being able to do this. I carefully lowered the small vial of Excelvier into the slot on the side of the machine. What if he just did it wrong and, like, spilt it? An empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably, that was where the duplicated Excelvier would go. Ready? When I push this button, it should...
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
Oh, I thought he was saying skip pressing the button. And pressed. Okay. Did it work?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
Okay. Now, before anyone is stupid, what they should do is find another empty vial and make another copy before taking these two and using them both, and then they have nothing. So let's just see how they do this.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Alright, let's get this thing back to the infirmary. I reached down and pulled both vials from the machine, intending to slip them deftly into my pocket. Did you just drop it? Oh shit.
What happened?
So sorry. My hand slipped.
You dropped one of them?
Yeah. Just one,
What
though.
in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Come on. if it had broken, then we could have just made another copy. Before Tenmyouji could reply, Fi spoke.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear her voice coming from near my feet. What? I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table.
You see? It did break!
No, the vial's fine. See?
Why are you looking under the table? She held it up in one hand, but didn't move her eyes.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Take a look.
She slid back from the table, quickly and silently. Oh, it's gonna be a bomb, right? The rest of us bent down to look. Yep. A bomb?
Whoa. Really? That makes two then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
Who the heck would do that? We were all out looking for Alice. It could have been any of us.
No, not any of us.
Didn't Sigma just say that he was in here when he looked for
I was
Alice?
back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yeah, Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyouji, you have
was
no
Alice?
proof that she spent
Oh,
the
no, wait,
entire
no.
time in the infirmary, do
She's
you?
not. They were looking for her.
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane!
Yeah, he didn't.
Listen to yourself! There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb!
Tenmyouji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke up.
Hey, what's this thing?
I turned in time to see her grab something from under the table.
It looks like a memory card.
Oh, is it another thing to put into the screen or whatever in the infirmary?
Where was it?
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
Do you think they dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes. I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Unless it was intentional, then it was probably an accident. Okay. Let's take a look. Could I see it for a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
I plucked the card out of her hand and looked around the room. Nothing. What? Oh, he's looking for somewhere to put it into, not expecting something to have happened. Shoot. No dice. We'll need to plug it into something that can read memory cards, but I don't see anything here.
So what do we do?
We go back to the infirmary, but you should be copying another vial of the stuff, but you won't. Come on, if I knew, I'd be doing it.
10 minutes remain on all players. If no
Oh, they haven't even
vote
voted.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
Just leave it. I'm sure it'll
Not
be
much we
fine.
can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but
Drop it.
Drop the bomb. You heard her. Drop it. See what
We
happens.
can talk about the bombs later. Right now we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
I don't think we have time. We have 10 minutes. What do you... Right. So we'll go back to the infirmary, give them the Accelerator, and then head to the Flore warehouse. In 10 minutes.
Right.
In 10 minutes.
This ought to do it.
Oh my gosh, you goofs. You didn't duplicate. Oh my god.
It might take a little while, but they should recover.
Now if literally anyone else were to get Radical 6, you'd be screwed. Oh my gosh. Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently in the cabinet with the other one. While we were in the laboratory, Luna had moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The madness I'd seen on their faces before was completely gone.
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes. The analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated...
It's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
Unless somebody else, like, has it. I don't understand the logic. Why didn't they duplicate it again?
I believe so, yes. Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Clover grinned. I don't like that. Where are your teeth? Agreed. I gave her a reassuring pat on the back.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
All right,
They did
everybody.
all that in 5 minutes. Wow. Fast.
We can be relieved later. Right now we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Come on, let's go. The Floria warehouse is waiting. I don't even remember who I was with or anything that was going on here. Yep, here we are. Huh? Where's Tenmyouji?
He stayed back in the infirmary.
What? What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us. And this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
Okay. One-on-one, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, nothing to worry
I plan
about.
to choose ally. You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Yeah, you won't.
Exactly. If you chose ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know what happens then. I want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
Tenmyouji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyouji only had one BP left.
Oh. Oh, that makes it really hard. Because she can't choose Betray if he actually chooses Ally, because then she kills Tenmyouji.
Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally,
So then she would, like, choose Ally, but then if he picked Betray, then she would die. So, like, what?
Phi can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyouji will...
I would just be like, let's both agree to choose Betray.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kay and I are gonna be going one-on-one too, right?
Or prevent him from going into his room so I know what he's gonna choose.
Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
How many does Quark have? Does he also have 6? This will be a tough one then.
If one of them can get the other to ally, and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points. Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right. Okay, good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes.
Promise?
Promise.
Okay. see how that goes.
1 minute remains.
So who am I
until
against?
Ambidex game polling
or who am I
closes.
with? Luna and Alice?
Shit, this is bad. We need to move, now.
Indeed. Shall we?
Yeah, go ahead. Dio, K, Phi, and Clover all took off immediately, heading into different AB rooms. Counting from the left, Dio went into room 3, K into room 4, and Phi and Clover went into blah 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 blah. That left Luna and myself. What do you think about taking the one on the far left?
Sounds good.
Oh, so we're together against Alice. Okay. I assume. I think if my mind is keeping up with what everybody said, I think that's what's happening. Okay.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I actually don't know how many BP that...
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary.
Also, I think she only has 1 BP, right? Because she was so low.
So...
You're saying we should pick Ally, right? Since Alice is going to default to that anyway.
Yes.
I know. It's not really fair to betray somebody who isn't voting. Also, does she only have 1 BP? Does she? Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex
Okay, but how many
game polling
BP does she
9,
have?
8, 7,
No one
6,
said.
5,
Duh.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I always choose ally first. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna choose betray because I think it'll be faster.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has
It'll
been
be a faster
completed.
one. It'll be a faster path.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I think did we just kill Alice?
Thank you
I think
for
that kills
your
her.
participation. Ambidex game.
Okay. Luna, did you see that? Luna and I stepped out of the AV room.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting. I thought...
There was nothing I could think of to say. Even I didn't really understand why I'd picked betray instead. It had almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my mind was making the decision. That's me. I'm the other part. Perhaps I'd been possessed by some sort of evil spirit that had moved my finger to the betray button against my will. Yes. I'm that evil spirit. Right, well, we should go see the results.
Really? We already know what they are. It's just simple math.
How many BP did she have? The look in her eyes was more painful than any punch I'd ever taken. I turned away and almost ran toward the projector. Anything to get me away from those eyes. I'm sorry!
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game.
I just wanted a
Please
quick
direct.
ending! Yeah. Oh, she had 6. Okay, we didn't kill her. We didn't kill her. We didn't kill her. Wait, what? Wait, what? What just happened? Wait. What?
Points have been assigned or
Huh?
subtracted. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Did she, like, run in and vote? What just happened? What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No. How can Alice's vote be betray? That's not possible. Did she actually run in and vote? What the heck? Alice? She was standing inside the second room from the left. The room that should have been empty. Why? My mind was still reeling. Where had she come from? The one time that I choose betray and it actually, like, protected me. As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move toward us. From around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. It seemed we were united in our surprise and confusion. She didn't look normal there. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh?
What are you doing? But why even do that?
Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it?
What are you talking
Coward.
about? Me, a coward? You've got some balls saying that to me after you picked betray. Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyouji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible.
So she woke up, heard from Tenmyouji that the people who were voting against her in this AB game gave her the antidote. And she was like, oh my god, I gotta rush to vote betray. I gotta betray them. Really fast. What?
I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people. A result of my training. I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyouji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
So you showed up right after we'd gone into the AB room?
Yes. Right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it? You two chose betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense my ass. You chose betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I'd picked ally, you would have had 9. Yeah. That's what you were trying to do, right?
So what if I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Right, we had 1. Okay. Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. Just admit it. You were planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid.
I mean, that's literally what that's literally what you just did. Me, the person who saved your life.
I knew you'd choose betray.
Did you now? Because I always choose ally.
There was...
Tell the truth.
That is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here?
Because you literally came out of nowhere, just betrayed.
Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Did they? Well, yeah, but that's Dio. So, what's your point?
Yes. If Dio had chosen ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyouji. And if she'd chosen ally, Dio would have killed her.
Exactly, why the best choice is to choose betray.
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked.
Yeah.
If either one had chosen ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
They don't even say anything. I turned to look at the results again. Before, I'd only been looking at my own. I hadn't realized that there was only one word across the roster. Betray. Whatever trust we'd managed to build had fallen apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. Had it been the bombs? Or had it been something else? Whatever the reason, if it kept up, we'd never manage to escape. We'd be trapped in a cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Something had to be done. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. Alright guys, pay attention. You probably already all figured this out, but we can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never gonna get out of here. We need to work together. I might as well have been talking to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
Why? Okay.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution.
What?
Sorry.
Dio.
Well, in that case...
Etouffai?
Yeah, sorry.
Pourquoi? Without another word, she turned and left the warehouse. Dio and Kay quickly followed suit.
See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here.
I mean, you're the villain to me.
Come on, Clover. Let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming! Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
I watched them walk away, Clover practically jumping with delight to have Alice back. Before long, they reached the yellow door and disappeared beyond it. Okay.
Everyone's gone.
You aren't gonna leave too?
No.
Are you sure? I chose betray.
I know, but I still believe in you, Sigma. I think your hand must have just slipped or something.
I mean, no, but...
Right?
My chest hurt, and when I blinked, I felt something hot and wet prick the corners of my eyes. Luna, I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything to say, the metallic rumble of the doors closing echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex round 3 star key. There is
Yeah,
the app
keys. As many times as we want,
Yes,
huh?
as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over, too. Sigma? Could you show me your bracelet?
Why?
Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up.
Right, colors. Yeah, I remember. Let's see here. I'm a cyan pair. What about you?
I'm a magenta pair.
So we are not together. No, we're not together. I wonder what the
We
others
could
are.
be anything, I suppose.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at
We
the
won't know
wrists.
until we have a look.
We've got about 80 minutes until the next set of chromatic doors open. So, what should we do now?
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Yeah, physically and emotionally. I really don't like how this is going. It won't matter how many times we repeat the AB game if nobody trusts anybody else. We'll never be able to get out of here.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal. Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Yeah, but we've already got something like that. We all want to get out of here. That seems like a pretty clear goal to me, but everybody chose betray, including me.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
An enemy?
Yes, a common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
Okay, but the person who set the bombs is assumedly one of us, which I think is Dio. After coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb while she gave Alice and Quark the Excelsior. Yeah, that might work. If we can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everyone else would work together against them.
Right.
But how do we figure out who it is?
Do you have any clues?
Clues, huh? Ah, right. The memory card. I'd literally forgotten about that. I pulled it out of my pocket and held it out toward her.
What's this?
I told you, a memory card. It was under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb dropped it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what's on it though. We couldn't find any kind of memory card reader.
Oh, I guess we can't really use it then.
Yes we can, there's a thing!
Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something.
Huh?
Yes, I remember. The infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary with Dio and Quark.
Good Lou.
There was a memory card just like that one.
Then...
Yes! I think we can see what's on it. The computer there should be able to read it.
Luna and I exploded into the infirmary, nearly running into Alice, Clover, and Tenmyouji. I think that we will find out what is on this memory card next time. And now I'm wondering that that scene probably would have had like more. I wonder how much impact that scene would have had if I'd chosen ally first. It's just been confusing. Okay, yeah, what did we learn? Kay has our face. But that honestly wasn't very surprising, because I feel like he is a robot also. Like us. And then we just have the same skin, I think. We have the MILKEVOLI skin. Skin? Blood. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, next time. Yeah. 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 Bye. MILKEVOLI, 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 MILKEVOLI.